Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today with us we have another segment of the maps. We are gonna look at the map Krupa. So I did 4 videos of maps and I explained to you where you want to deploy um, to be good at these maps, what cracks and nicks and tips and advices that you can get to be good at these maps. So we are going to explore both red and blue sides, so just stick around if you need help with that. But yeah, let's start on the blue side here. Now, blue side, there's a very real chance of being attacked here by the red player. And so you need, well, I'd say it's not a 50-50, but it's close. So just a couple of basic defense here can help defend against this. So a machine gun would do well in this house, in this house, in this house. You know, pick a house that you're okay with. One of these trees house. You put a machine gun in there. You could put a PTRS rifle in here as well. A bazooka in there. There a recon, bazooka, and machine gun. This trio is good. You also want an AT gun somewhere. Here is a good place to put it, and here also good. You could take the long way and a bit more time to come in and deploy around here as well. What is good from here is that you will get a side shot from any tank coming down this road. So if your AT can hit first, he's gonna get a side shot. If the enemy doesn't have recon with their tanks, they're just gonna keep going and they're gonna get side shots. So this is good. This is not that good, but you could put one there. Also, make sure to have a recon unit around here if you do so, because you need eyes and you need protection as well. So if you do put AT gun there, try to put a machine gun just a little bit like that, and maybe a sniper here, to help out with the AT. Now, what's important is you need to press C to see the line of sight, and don't put your unit like all the way up here, because then he's going to be able to get shot at from other units. You want it just covering the roads. That's just enough for you, like this. But for speed, here is awesome. It cannot get shot from anything else, and it's gonna be easy. You come here like this, come here, and there you go. You got your AT gun here with machine gun. So this is a good enough defense. Just keep an eye. If the enemy has like 5 recon vehicles, they will overwhelm your AT gun, which is why it's always good to get a bazooka as well, or AT rifle or something like that to go along with the AT gun. Now, there's rarely an attack in the middle. It's very rare. Very good player will attack in the middle, but for the most part, you're not going to see an attack here. Now, what you want to do is put either a machine gun here or a sniper, a recon. You might want to put a flamethrower units in here, maybe. That's aggressive defense here. You definitely want at least one unit of infantry in these houses. What I personally like to do is I put, like a pioneer here maybe, and I put a machine gun here. I put it like this. Now you can see that any unit trying to cross, well, first of all, they'll have to get out of the forest, because your machine gun's not going to shoot at them if they're in the forest. So they'll have to get out of their cover in the open ground, and then they'll get shot by that machine gun right there. I really like this machine gun emplacement. It's extremely defensive, and it's good, but you got to be careful, because if the enemy overwhelms you in this area, then they'll use this road and they'll kill your machine gun. Maybe you want to put a machine gun here with a AT rifle or bazooka here, just as extra precaution. You want to put here an 88 millimeter, a pack 40, something like a big AT gun will go just good in this forest, preferably in the green cover here. You can put an 88 with AT gun, so you got two ATs plus one anti-air. But definitely you want some anti-air on this hill if you put an AT gun there, because the enemy can just fly in, kill it, and then bring in tanks and vehicles. But yeah, a couple of units in this sector and AT AA combo around here. You can also be very aggressive and put a machine gun right here. You can put a machine gun right here. So two machine guns there and a third machine gun there, maybe with a sniper maybe in this church tower. This is extremely aggressive defense though. You do that if you kind of plan on coming here and attacking there. Because, quick reminder, if you look at the map, you'll see that there's brownish water. While the infantry can cross that, no problem. So you could just come here, walk your infantry, and capture this. And then you bring some AT guns around here. You bring AT guns here. You bring AA guns there and here. And then you've got your machine guns here and here from the deployment. And you can, move these guys a little bit. You can move these guys up and deny access to the enemy. It's going to be hard for the enemy to take back this flag, but not impossible. So beware. But this is a nice place to attack. Left middle, you can come in here and bring an AT gun like this with a machine gun there as well. This is an aggressive defense, but it's going to be super useful if the enemy decides for some reason to attack here, because then you'll have units shooting there and you'll have units defending here as well. And these units, no one can actually attack them unless they're in the open. So this is very, very good to remember. Now, if the enemy tries to take this flag, from this direction, he's going to be met with resistance from everywhere. You're going to be able to cross over here, use these forests here to cross as well. So yeah, here, generally good. Now Krupa, the attack will happen here. This is an almost guaranteed the enemy will try to attack here. Why? Because it's very difficult for you to get back to this flag. And it's even, the enemy can just be sitting there and here and capture this flag. It's very, very hard for blue side to hold on to this flag. So beware of that. This is the area. You want almost all of your deployment points going. Here 100%. Here 50%. Here 25% basically. So you want a lot of CQC units in these woods. You want some mortars as well, or artillery, because the enemy will use their mortar to get at you in this wood. So you need to get a proper response. So bring mortars, bring CQC units, maybe bring a bazooka here. Bazooka or AT rifle is going to be very good. Maybe a machine gun somewhere, a rifle unit here would be good, actually, not a machine gun. You can bring a machine gun here if you want. Machine gun with AT rifle could be doing good here, but you gotta be very careful because the enemy can't come in here and just swoop in across the river and kill your AT gun. There is room for 2K tank or 2K AT guns on this hill with a recon, just so that they can see. So you want to have access to shoot stuff in here. You want to defend this wood as well. You want to put AT gun here. This forest is the best place to put an AT gun. It got a direct access to the river, to the bridge, so it will do wonders there. You want AA guns, in this forest over here. You want AA guns maybe, well, this is very dangerous. Um, yeah, in this forest, you always gotta look with the press the C button to see the line of sight and try to pick a position that is forward enough, but not enough that the enemy can see you and kill you. So this is a little bit dangerous because there's this and there's this. The enemy can actually see you, and then he can call in artillery on you or planes. So you gotta be careful for that. But a big 88 gun here would do perfect. A Nashorn here with a recon would do good. You might want to get some light AT tanks here, because the enemy might cross over with with recon cars, and they go here, and it's difficult for you to shoot them from here. But not if you got M42, light anti-tank guns here. You can put a light AT guns around here as well. Don't put anything too heavy in here because it's just gonna get bombed. Might want to put a bazooka in this house. You might want to put infantry in these woods as well to stop the enemy from crossing over here. And yeah, so this is Krupa for you. Let's take a look at the red side. Red side, you want to attack here if you can. Just deploy AT guns maybe around here, or a tank. You want to put some machine guns in here, the forest. You want to put some snipers in these houses, or machine guns. But I find that machine guns on the side here will do better, while the recon sniper are over here. You don't have to defend here. Deploy aggressively. So you gotta deploy with an attacker mind frame. The blue side is almost never going to attack here. Almost never. And that's a good opportunity for you to go there. So you can unload infantry around here and cross over. And then, you get a good attack line of sight on these houses while you do a push here. There's a lot of things you can do here. But if you want to defend, AT gun here, tank maybe here, or well, a 2K tank would be best, and then you put it like this, like a Tiger tank here would do good. What else? You want to put some, maybe a recon sniper here would be good. You want to put maybe a machine gun in this house, and an infantry here. You might want to put a light AT guns here, because the enemy, I've seen that they'll bring tanks around here in these openings. And if you got a light AT guns, or even a heavy AT gun, it's gonna a medium AT gun, it's gonna do good. But you really gotta be careful, because if he does bring a tank here, it means he wants to attack here, so we'll have infantry or machine gun in these houses. So light AT guns would be better. If you put a medium AT gun there, be prepared to have a tank to assist with machine guns, some snipers, and a machine gun of your own maybe in here. You gotta bring a lot of support. Over here, you don't have to defend very much, like 5%. Just put a machine gun there. And maybe an anti-tank. AT, machine gun, you should be good. It's very rare the enemy will attack here. They sometimes do, but it's very rare. Over here, you want to put, just an infantry, just one infantry unit at least, to stop, or to see the enemy coming if they want to cross here. It's important to put a little bit of resistance around here. You want to, as the red side over here, you absolutely want to attack this blue flag. No question in mind. There's like, you get this map, you get this side. Don't, if you're not that good of a player, don't try to be sneaky. Don't try to be sneaky here. Don't try to be sneaky here. Attack here. That's your go-to. You're gonna put come here, put maybe a machine gun here. You're gonna put flamers over here. You're gonna put a machine gun here as well, so that's two machine gun covering each other. You want to put at least one infantry squad in here, or maybe even a couple of infantry squad to cross over and attack there with an AT gun here, because the enemy reinforcement will come from this road. So if you can control this area with ATs and infantry, and maybe even a machine gun there, well, you're gonna be golden. Trust me, you're gonna be golden. So definitely, you want to put all of your effort in this area. So let me show you. Now this is a deck for team games, but let me just show you what's going on here. I cannot. It's not working. The game is bugging, but it doesn't matter. Just put a whole lot of fast units in here, and just cram as much as you can. Bring some artillery, mortar around here. You want to put some AA units protected by this forest over here. They'll do very well. Maybe even, over here. One AA, one AA. A lot of infantry. Just barge in here and destroy your enemy. So, this was Krupa. I will link to the playlist, so you should see it probably around here in the left bottom corner. But I will link the playlist if you want to see the other maps. I haven't done maps in a long time, at least 8 months. But they're there, and they're still valid. It's always the same thing, no matter the meta. You always want to put your unit at these positions. I will start doing more maps in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you did, it helps me, and it's going to be my pleasure to help you out for the maps. Goodbye.